Hello everyone, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we are going to be doing a brand new deck by the very exciting Alexis Spicer. I don't know why I'm not live on Twitch. Hang on. Gotta figure out what's going on. Alright, let's try this again. See if I can get it to work this time. I don't know why it's not... There we go. Alright, so now we got both streams going. Let's pop out the chat. And then we're gonna be good to go. Alright, we're all set up. Let's find ourselves a game and see how we do. Alright, we are good to go. We are go for launch. This is not a good hand. That's better. Let's put the moss in front of it and put that in a new remote. Yeah, it's Alexis's list. Liberated. Interesting. Alright, so let's draw with Rashida. Get our Mando. Let's hedge. Let's scarcity. Then we'll put that on server 1. Wailing time. Meow. Come here, buddy. Now, you gotta be careful about the claws, because I'm wearing shorts, buddy. Film critic, interesting. Let's get all the counters on there. Never fear, everyone. Our mascot's here. I don't know why my mic is constantly getting moved over. It should be right there. I really like the dedication ceremony. for City Works. Makes it a little bit more click efficient. Uh-oh. Calder, you gotta relax. What's your... Alright, so the film critic's gonna be a problem. Ow, ow, Balder. Alright. I feel like if Lady is their backup, then we might be able to just jam right now. Because we'll do Hollywood renovation. And we'll just keep putting counters on Masvingo. Well, if we can draw into punitive, we can still get the win. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Now, if they've got another scavenge, then we lose. And there's not much we can do about that. Now we got a nice big code gate on the outside. So let's do it that way. Where are my YouTube people at? So we just lose here. We tried real hard. But, lady so good. Hey, Chris. Hang on one second. My 73-year-old father dialed me. Alexis Spicer. This is her deck list. Hey, Matt. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm hoping we can stream for a little while today because I'm excited to play her list because it seems really strong. But it's definitely a different piloting a different style of piloting. Here, let me change what... After this one, I'm gonna change the Streamlabs. I want to change the style on... Ow, ow, ow. Chat box, chat box. Save. Alright. That should update that. Okay. Why did this person join, not pick a deck, and then leave? Hey Tanuki, welcome. This seems okay. Good luck, have fun. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on R&D. We're gonna hedge, and we're gonna put down scarcity. See if we can slow him down a little bit. Just a little bit. That's our thought process. Try to get a strong open. I would maybe sometimes try to mulligan to rush, but I think that's real greedy considering that's not a bad hand. Okay. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, I guess, if you want to use your whole turn. Alright, cool. Yeah, I feel like one of the biggest issues with Slee is just almost always seems to me very greedy. You know? So we've got the YouTube chat up top and the Slack chat down below. So I'm gonna be able to see whatever you're typing. If people have questions or want to jump in. Gotta get that cash. We need significantly more money. I'm hoping that there's just tons of resources that they want to install that they can't, and they don't want to overdraw because they got a ton of installables. That's the dream, right? This is a really good piece of remote ice, so we're going to put that in the new remote, and we're just going to gain a buck. Just me and Balder, together forever. Is my mic coming in good relative to the music? Okay, so we need to be wary that paperclip is in the bin. Okay, that should help the music. Let me know if that helps. A&R Hermit. Oh, why is the text? That's so weird. Why is the text for the YouTube chat so much smaller? Must be some way about how it goes into We've got this big open window. I'd love to get an agenda. We can get an agenda, which apparently we cannot. Let's put this on the remote. Let's put this on R&D. We did lose a fast track, and that kind of sucks. If this goes too much longer, Val's going to get to do Val stuff, and we're going to have a very bad time. Hey, Sean. Yeah, the more money you spend... Balder, you are destroying my legs. Alright. I'm sorry, man. You gotta go because you're just carving my legs up. Hey, Jean. Jean. Okay, I don't think we can do this turn. Um... Yeah, that can happen. Alright. So, I don't think they're on Film Critic, but they might be. We don't know. So here's what we're going to do.
Another loyal devotee.
Hey! I walk. Thank you very much for the follow. Alright, let's do this. Let's do that. And then gain a buck. We're going to place the advancement tokens on the asteroid belt. Yeah, I mean, I want... Yeah, it's one of those investigative journalism decks. Wild. Yeah, they don't want a piece of it because they know if this is a Mausolus, they're just like, they're just completely ruined. Looking back on this play, I should have advanced the Mausolus because if I rezzed it, I'd still have all the money I need to score. We're gonna save this other one. And we're gonna get greedy. Put it on the Maz. Yeah, you gotta get Zen. Alright, let me figure out what's going on. Let's try a bigger font size on the YouTube. See if that helps. Somebody on YouTube hit me with a message. There it is. Okay, so now I fixed it because it was coming through super duper small before. Much better. Yeah, I want them to be approximately the same size. All right. Still no code gate breaker. We'll wait one more turn to put this down because I want to be able to dedication it. I prefer any kind of viewer. I originally started streaming on Twitch again because I wanted to reach people who were not already familiar with my channel. One of the issues with the way YouTube prioritizes recommendations is a niche streamer like me, you're very unlikely to find my stream or any Netrunner content if you haven't already searched for Netrunner, right? So I'm gonna start duo streaming. Also, it's much easier for people to support me on Twitch, because on Twitch people just have to click a button and they can throw me $5, as opposed to on YouTube, since niche videos like Netrunner are never going to have good amounts of ad revenue. I don't put ads on any of my YouTube videos because I don't think it's worth it's like 30 cents a video is worth the annoyance for all of you. So the only way I can really have any kind of monetary support for all of the equipment and software subscriptions and everything is if I do Patreon, but not everybody can pay every month. So Twitch gives people the ability to throw a couple dollars my way when they feel like it, and a way for new people who are not already familiar with Netrunner to find me. Alright, so let's put this down. Let's hit it with this, and let's gain $1. We're going to place the advancement tokens on the ice wall. Make that a little bit more taxing. Yeah, unfortunately, those don't pay out dividends as much as I would like, Sean. But yeah, if you're one of my YouTube followers, if you don't mind the Twitch interface, you know, give me a follow on Twitch. That's probably the best way, and it helps with all my streaming. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm in the digital card games tag for Twitch, so people will pop in and they're coming from like Slay the Spire, and they'll be like, "What's this?" You know. Hey, Trollface. I'd really love a money card. Money cards are really good in Netrunner, from what I understand. Now, if they end up getting this, it's going to be 2 cards, and they're going to have to spend some amount of money to get in. Yeah, subs get the kitty emote. Actually, I need to put both blocks of text up above because the Wayland is making it harder to read. Alright, so they're going to end up probably getting this, but it's at least going to cost them some money. And some cards, which will be exciting. And we're just waiting on a hostile from here.
Another loyal devotee.
A&R Hermit, thanks for the follow. What do we get? 2 Armitages. I don't feel terrible about that. I'd really like if we could find a Masscom. Put that on archives. I have Twitch Prime because I have an Amazon Prime subscription, so I don't see ads. I believe, and don't quote me on this, if you support a certain number of content creators, you also get ads removed. Yeah, or just give bits. Bits is another way to support. But yeah, I've also got the tags and these for higher level subs, because right now, since I'm a low level streamer, I only have one sub for each one. I only have one emote for each sub tier.
Another loyal devotee.
Thank you, JP Menard. Actually, Sean, if you're on Twitch Prime, you can give me that sub. Your sub's free. You can, every month, and everybody who has Amazon Prime can give away a free sub. Gosh, Balder, you just like shredded the skin on my legs. Yeah, come on in. Spend all your money. All your money. Tastes good. Because now we're just waiting on Hostile. There's a link for it. I don't know if somebody can... I think I have... Actually, I think I have links turned off. Alright, we're just waiting on a Hostile now. Yeah, I'm fully caught up now, Lori. Hey, thank you, Soul Survivor, for the cheer. If you refresh the page and come back, you should have the sub button up in the top. Alright, let's put that in the remote. Basically, the only way we lose is out of R&D, so let's tighten that up. Rashida really helps a lot of these corps get to that point where they just need that like last like hostile or 3-2 to close, because that burst of cards means that you're not waiting turn after turn after turn to try to close the game. Oh, and then I can forget to use Rashida. Is there an MK in there? I feel like there has to be an MK in the bin. No, if they're planning on using Colossus for this, I'm very excited about what's happening here. Wonder if they're gonna do another Maker's Eye. Oh no, yeah, Sean, you can't use you can't sub on the phone app. It's whatever. Just do it. Do it whenever you get around to it. It's no big rush. I just noticed that my ice made it so that there's just the word ding right here. Ding to people. There we go. That's game. Alright, so we're 1-1. The first one was a little rough. I tried to go very aggressive early, and I made a mistake doing so. So playing a little bit more carefully, a little bit more thoughtfully, that's the key to playing a deck like this. $4.19. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. I don't think we can go as fast as I would like here, because they're gonna have Maxwell James. I'd actually like to mulligan this hand away for a different one, and that's a much better hand. So let us put this on. Let's hedge. Let's put this in a new remote.
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself. We are building an army.
Welcome, Spoonfunk. I still have all my Darkest Dungeon stream stuff on. Hey, Spoonfunk, that means you got the Baldur Cat now. Oh my god, Lord Jura, the Euros finals, 419 in the finals. Hell yes. That is what I am talking about. I'm here for that shit. I'm here for Runner Prison. All day, every day. Yep, that's exactly why I didn't try to rush out an agenda, because Maxwell James is the most powerful card in 419's arsenal. And that's how you have a very bad time. The other way that we have a very bad time is what we're going to do is we're going to play Scarcity of Resources. We're going to put this down and we're going to say, I don't care if you know about it. And then we're going to gain a buck. Because that Scarcity is going to press the crap out of them. Yeah, kitty party. Trying to find the best place for the chats. I need a less busy background. It's not easy to play, which is really quite surprising. That agenda is more or less useless to us. Let's advance that once. Probably just gain a buck, and then we're gonna have to ditch 2 cards. We're probably not gonna need to fast track this game. Man. I think I'm actually gonna pitch the Hollywood Reno. I don't think that they're gonna go get it early. Or they'll just go get it immediately. Tanuki Kid, thank you for the follow.
Another loyal devotee.
All right, let's do the math. Can I kill them right now? I don't think that I can. Because if I hit this once, it's going to start at a trace of 5. They have a 2. I don't think we have... Do we have enough money for that? Yep, you're here now. So, I have basically $3 to play with. Yeah, I don't have enough. I can't do it. Oh, this stinks. Yeah, we're 2 credits short. We can still do this, though. I'd love to I would love to get a agenda while they are poor. We're only going to put 1 advancement on it. Okay, we have the Chrysium to protect from Maxwell. Hey! The deck author, Alexis Spicer, is in the chat. Welcome. We're doing our best. Such as it is. I would like to shore up R&D. I'd like to buy a vowel. Or do I want to put this on archive? Yeah, things are getting, I can't protect Chrissy, but they still gotta trash it. Do we score here, or do we get more counter value? I feel like we can get 1 more turn of value here. So let's put this on R&D. And then I want to do mass comm. Shore up our money a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that Chrysium's gonna hang out there for a hot minute. Tanuki, thank you for the subscription.
We are building an army.
I am super greedy. That's one of my biggest problems when I play these style of decks, is I'm super greedy. I'll res that for free. You earned it. You're gonna trash it? Oh, come on. The one trashful? They don't have to do anything. Alright, let's put this on HQ. Let's settle them down a little bit here. I feel good about this. I mean, I don't know if I res here. I mean, I have enough money for everything, so let's res it. Because if they don't deal with it, their shit is over. So let's start there. And I can just keep putting counters on Maz. Or Ice Wall, even. So Nexus is off the table, so they can't really contest that. Now, if they do expose and run, they will be able to break this Ice Wall. So that's not insignificant. So I think we need to keep advancing Ice Wall out of range. Let's put that on HQ. I think we need a purge soon. I'd really love a money card. Yeah, no, Alexis, if you're still in here, the Chrysiums are... Alright, I think we purge here. Or is that not even worth it? You know what? Yeah. And then this is just 6 credits, unless they save Nexus for it. Which they could. But they don't know what any of these are, which is nice. And they've got this huge hand. Okay, so they're going to decide to money up instead. I'm completely okay with that. Oh, wow. Let's do the double win. The double win! The double win! The double agenda! The double agenda win! Yeah! So good. Alright, so we're 2-1. Mulligan. Good luck, have fun. Probably this on HQ, hedge fund, and scarcity. What is life? A peacock just hit the table. This is savagely expensive for them. Everybody told me Compile was a bad card, so I built the deck around it. I would love to gain $1, thank you. Alright, server 1. And that ice is very good. So now we can just kind of slow roll. All of our current ice is exceptionally taxing for them. We're always on a trip to Murder Town, James. Always. That's Darwin. That's everybody's favorite whale. This shit is wild and pure, and I love them. Trolley99999, you're not the troll of my heart because you are playing some great core set business right now. Yeah, compile a mass driver off of a cold read. Alright. I'm so greedy. Greedy. I just love Wayland. I don't know if that's come up ever in my Netrunner career, that I'm just a huge fan of Wayland. Oh yeah, that seems good. Let's just do that. I can just score it next turn. Let's advance that once. Get a ton of money. Now, unless they're on Film Critic, they cannot possibly steal that without dying. Then next turn, we install the Hollywood renovation, advance it twice. This is a wildly bad play. Alright, so let's score this. And then next turn we'll put down the hostile and finish the game. Now they can't break Hordem either, now that it's got 3 advancements on it. Hey, everybody starts somewhere, Tanuki. Alright, 2 games in a row. Oh yeah, I should have. Yeah, that was a misplay. You're right. I should have just taken Biotic. Gotta keep me fresh on these plays. People tagging me on Twitch. What's going on? Bum 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 bum. Just waiting on an opponent. Yeah, I mean, I think Wayland's good, which is unfortunate in some ways because now it means that it's undeniable that Wayland is at least competitive. Very good players are going to start turning their energies towards breaking Wayland. Yeah, thanks very much for the game, Troll. Alright. I think we keep that. We gotta be wary. Whew. Okay. So I think we go new remote, HQ, put that Jean in there. Because that keeps us safe from Maxwell. The googly eye of Sauron. Hey, one thing that I'm really excited about for SSO is SSO makes Ice Wall good again. And I'm pretty fond of that. Not a bad first couple of turns. We're strongly armored on HQ. It's not insignificant. It's not an insignificant cost for Steve to get his ability now, which is good. Ice Wall is always good, but it makes it better than vanilla. How's that? Previously, the only reason to play Ice Wall over vanilla was if you were aggressively purging against an Amakua. SSO, getting free counters, a 1-cost 4-strength barrier is really, really, really good. So our opponent's going to come in and give us a choice between one of 2 econ cards. I'd rather them have the Dirty Laundry, because if they run and hit something, we have a chance to punitive them. And it's less money? What are you doing? And I don't know if they're on ShadowNet, but if they are on some sort of ShadowNet play, I'd like Sure Gamble to be removed from the game. Alright, I think next turn, depending on what we get on the start. Alright, so that's exciting. So let's draw. Let's draw again. It is safer in this server, I would say. And we can actually just Red Planet Couriers it next turn if we want to be spicy. Alright. Red Planet Couriers it is. We just really need to get an ice on that R&D. Like right now. And this is where it all comes apart. 3 agendas. Hey, Lord Jur, if that was what they were coming from, then there was nothing we could do about it. You gotta actually pay to break that. No, no. It looks like Trolley's a newer player, which is perfectly great. It's just sometimes the paperclip interaction, it makes it seem like it just has to be at strength to be able to break. That's not exactly how it works. Oh man, ice would be great. We'll ditch this scarcity. Ideally, this Rashida will just give us... Oh, I'm so about this. Yeah. There's the apocalypse. Rest in peace. We're not going to be RPC and shit. Scarcity's not really going to matter. So we're in this bad point where we're not going to see anything before they do. So, yeah. Let's put this on R&D. Just money up. Remove the money card since the legwork is not doing anything for them. This is good for us. I think we gotta go for it, right? Yeah, I think we gotta just go for it. Hey! We don't even have to score this agenda now. They won us the game the easy way. Good game. Yeah, maybe. Thanks for the game. That's 3-1. I'm actually fully decked out. I also have my Ono Sendai shirt on. That's the company that makes the cyber decks in Neuromancer. This deck is really quite elegant. There's not a wasted card in here. If you want to look at the current list at any time, anybody who's in Twitch, you can do !deck. We also have timing structure of a run. And we also have this gem. Oh, hey, Jake. Favorite book? I don't know. I feel like the Sprawl trilogy was really super impactful on Cyberpunk, but from like a writing perspective, it's actually one of Gibson's less polished works. I think some of his later series are actually like much stronger, even though I think the themes and the world building in Sprawl trilogy is super duper good. I don't know if that made any sense. Let me look it up real quick. William Gibson, the man, the myth, the legend, who yells a shitload on Twitter. I like actually the Bridge trilogy. I think Virtual Light might be one of my favorite books of his, even though it's not nearly as well known. Yeah, I think probably that's one of my favorites. Yeah, I mean, it's pulpy, but it's just like I love Gibson. Gibson's one of my favorite writers, but there was this weird conceit all through like the late 60s, 70s, and 80s where it's just like, as long as you can do good world building, we don't care how unpolished your writing is. Give us pulp or give us death. And like, it's just not acceptable. Sure. This looks good. Keep. Good luck, have fun. Alright, let's do it up. Let's put that in a remote. Hedge. Ta-da! Yeah, I know. Now, I know a lot of people, I'm not referencing the show. Altered Carbon, the first book in that series, has always made me really happy because it's very concisely well written and it still has a lot of those pulpy elements, and the deep dive into the transhuman elements that Gibson only kind of like touched on the surface of. I really enjoy that. All right, so let's put that on R&D. Let's put the... Yeah, that's the play. That's true. You're right, James. I wasn't even thinking of that. I guess what I'm hoping is we'll never even get to that point. But quite right you are. Let's draw. Let's get greedy. No, that's not where I meant to put that. Let's gain a buck. I'm really enjoying SSO a lot. Yeah, I know. I know, James. It's tough. I'm excited that we're here having this chat. But no, if you haven't already, read the books. It's Altered Carbon, Woken Furies, and... Oh, what is the third book? Woken Furies and Broken Angels. The series that follows Takashi Kovacs. It's really good. I enjoy it. And it's funny, because it's a rare show where they had to tone down the books for the television show. Like, normally they're like, ah, this book is really cool, but we gotta, like, spice it up, like they did with Game of Thrones, where they're like, but more violence and more boobs. In this, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think people are gonna be able to handle this. We need to take it and tone it down. Alright. So, let's mass comm. Advance. Advance. The Lobster Gods. I'm always looking for, like, pulpy, like, cyber noir reading suggestions. So if anybody has anything, just hit me up on Slack, because if you put it in here, it'll probably get lost. But yeah, hit me up with Slack. I'm always looking for, like, new science fiction books to read. I'm gonna probably pick up the Expanse book series next after reading, watching the show under the suggestion of my friend Lori, who was in chat here earlier, and my friend Thomas. Ugh, Jake is having a very rough time. Alright, so let's advance. Let's score. Let's put that down. Advance that once. Now that this is res, we could probably just RPC. Expanse did not get canceled. Its 4th season is moving to Amazon Prime Video, which I already have. It's very lovely. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Jake here just had, like, a complete fail to launch, which happens sometimes. Let's just go ahead and finish that. And all of our ice is still on because I res Mazvingo and it gets the counter, so every ice is still just as it was. You got no breakers, kid. Yeah, no, I'm very excited. Eris, I would say, is how your name is likely pronounced. Let's draw. We'll save that for next, anonymous tip for next turn. Let's put that on R&D and just tighten it up a little bit. Oh, this deck is so good. Alexis builds a fine Wayland deck. There's Breach. It's pretty expensive, though. Or not Breach. GS Sherman. Alright, so let's put this in a remote. And then let's dedication ceremony it. Let's put the counters on something that it matters for. Next turn, we advance it twice and we win. Well, it doesn't make a mockery. It's still 4. That's not insignificant. It's not an insignificant amount of money. Oh, is he gonna come in and get it? Oh, that'd be so rad. Nope, he's just gonna let me have it. Jake, who we're playing here, is awesome. He's a member of the Ghost Branch meta. He is our youngest player, but one of our better performing players at our most recent meetup that we had yesterday at my house, surprisingly enough. He is 11 years old. Alright, good game. But yeah, he's been doing well. And he recently picked up JNet, which is super exciting. I'm super excited to get somebody young hooked into the game. So if the game lasts a long time, Jake's going to be in it to win it. Lord Jur, if they had stolen that, we would have just blown them up. Yeah, gotta get him in there. Gotta tag him. Oh, hey, Maui Chris. Haven't seen you in here today. Welcome. I also see you, Bill, and Cody in here as well. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I don't know. It's Sunday. People don't want to be on stream. They want to get in there testing. Everybody's probably testing new decks that they picked up because of all the different wild tournament results that happened this weekend. So, there's probably just a lot of really cool stuff going on. Oh, tetanus wailing so bad. I'm really excited also about MTI. Now, I'm not going to experiment with it because I'm terrible at playing Jinteki and building for Jinteki, but I think that ID definitely has some legs. Like, the fear factor in that deck is wild. Being able to install, after you get done with everything, install a fresh piece of ice and res it. It's really good. Tanuki is gonna jump in. Uh-oh. Some wild business. Ooh. This is good. We're gonna keep it. We can't say no to that much money. Good luck, have fun. And we can't reliably mulligan for scarcity. So I think we keep this and we see what happens. This is... oh, okay. New remote. Server 1. Yeah, let's do it. Show me that you have the Maxwell. Show it to me. You're drawing for it. I see you drawing for it. They probably have Doof. That's probably their fresh card that they're playing. So let's see if we can get ourselves an ice. And then this advancement isn't worth a ton, so we'll just IPO. And oh, I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. I've been on a big Argus and Scorp kick lately because I'm a monster. And Gagarin. Really all of the holy trinity of just oppression, tax, Wayland. That's where I live right now. There's the fall, guys. So we're not going to be trashing very much, which is fine. Let's draw once. Okay, I'd rather have that in the hand than on the top of R&D, so that's good. I think 419 is strong as shit. I think people completely counted him out, and I think if you focus on draw and you focus on getting the turning wheel down early and not completely setting up your deck, right? You can't get too attached to the Rogue Trader combo. You got to just go if you need to go. But I think 419 is very strong because his late game is more or less impossible to beat unless you're on fast advance. And the build that just took down Euros is on Film Critics and Source so that no one can fast advance agendas. So we're going to keep slow rolling because we want to armor up all the servers because we definitely don't want to be bleeding bucks or bleeding agendas while we don't have the full Counter-Strike combo. And they don't want to come get this. That's 6 meat damage. It's bad. It's very bad. Now, it's worth noting Grappling Hook is very good against Mosvingo. Yeah, that's something I can't control because that's like the ingest server for YouTube. Twitch, I know it's only just a couple of seconds. Okay. So let us advance this once. Let us Masscom, hedge fund, score it. Yeah, if you refresh the page, it'll give you a bring you back up to the current second. See you, Jake. Uh-oh, some corporate grant, yeah. Do we try to go? Are we gonna go? Let's, ooh. Yeah, let's res it. They gotta deal with it. I mean, they don't gotta, but they probably should. So they broke the last one. They can't break the middle one. Wow. Because the middle one is going to get them if they fire the first two. So we're going to gain 3. We're going to do 3 net damage. If they pull this agenda, we win. Oh, please, please. 419 Andrew did take Euros, and they were playing a Rush Pilana build, I believe, from what people are saying, which is really exciting. Oh, I really wanted them to pull the agenda there. Okay, they have 1 card. It's not even a particularly good one. So I think we jam here. Yeah, I think we jam. I feel like this is the right play. Michael, I thought there was 2 in this top 16 cut, and what? The other one was just like the first to leave. Or am I completely off base? Now, if they run this with just what they have, they're not going to be able to break the second subroutine. So then we can get Biotic and Hostile Takeover to win the game next turn. No such luck. Oof. I mean, I still think we take this. And we just leave it in there for 1 more turn? No. I feel like we have to... let me think. Okay. So, if we score this, they only have a 1 in 5. No, okay. We're not gonna do this. We're gonna do this the smart way. We're just gonna score this out. Because it's better to have that scored, and then they only have a 1 in 5 to pick this out of the hand. Well, see, we have to take the click to install, so since we don't have Biotic, we can't finish them both in 1 turn. Yeah, I mean, Nick, that sounds rad. Like, that's a really good, solid, just rush. Yeah, we gotta score the Hollywood now. We gotta play smart. And then now they've got 1 turn to win, whether they realize it or not. Man, this SSO deck is surprisingly good. Alright, they're probably gonna come in and sweep... Oh! I don't even think we res this. I don't think it matters. Rip. Good game, Tanuki. Very good game. Good game. Well played. Yeah. We're playing against some interesting IDs where Mazvingo is not as good as we would like it to be. Netrunner, so good right now. So hot right now. All this weird shit floating around. Freedom took down the Nebraska regional. Just, so good. It's like a fine wine. All this wild shit. Let me fix my lighting. Bum 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 bum. No, I don't want to be orange or super pale. Let's do that. Yeah, man. That's good, JP. Thanks for the great game, Tanuki. I've been testing diversion of funds in 419. I did it yesterday. It went pretty well. I think I won 3 out of 4 games, but I didn't have the right draw package. I reverse engineered the 419 deck from watching the finals. And the draw package is better. I had drug dealers. Like, I had this in my mind about, like, doing drug dealers. And just, like, Career Fairs and Earthrise is just better. And so is Deuces. So I built a much more stable deck. The problem is the slots in 419 are already super duper tight. So getting diversion of funds in there, you're, like, cutting, like, 1 Rogue Trader and, like, 1 Daily Cast and, like, 1 of something else to get a full package of them in. Because, like, everything else is, like, critical needs. Yeah, fan sites and diversion of funds. I feel like diversion of funds is a Steve build, right? It's a Steve build where you play all the events and you play fan sites and 2 Shadow Nets. You play some, like, Mad Dashes, too, so you have more stuff to burn. And you just, like, go nuts. I don't like that hand. I like that hand way better. Good luck, have fun. Timely Lemon. Pheromones. Okay, so I feel like what we're going to do is we're going to go Hedge Fund. We're going to put the Moss on R&D. And then we're going to put the Scarcity down. We definitely need to ice up all Centrals. Because Freedom can trash anything. I'll pay 5. I ain't taking that bad pub. Put that on HQ. I'd like to be able to play more of a rush strategy against him. But I'm actually going to put this on Archives because I want to shut off the Centrals to Yusuf. I do have to be careful with that. Alright, so Black Orchestra is in the bin. Yes, I believe they're on Neo Redding Grid. It's just actually exclamation point deck. Also, if we can force them to install a bunch of stuff to get into a server, we do have Punitive Archive Punitive. I love all the draw package in this deck a great deal. So we're gonna take this. I know I'm going super fast. I need to slow down. Okay, so we've got our first agendas available. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that in server 1. All right, I gotta do my mandatory draw soon. 2. That's important. Let's advance it twice. These Whoredoms aren't good against Black Orchestra. We're gonna ditch one of these. So we're gonna put the counters on Moss. We'll res that, so they can't get in. Out you go. That was the critical thing. We need another piece of ice res. Now Wormhole is great on that remote. So next turn, we install Wormhole on front of that and just get money. We gotta force the money spend. It's not gonna be as impactful as I would like. We gotta try to keep dragging him through so we can try to get a kill. Christium HQ for what? The one Maxwell James that I think they're probably playing is in the heap. Oh, right, because of, oh, yeah. This is free, feels good. Okay. I think we got him. Alright, let's do some mental math here. If I click for 2, then that'll bring me up to 8. No, I can't quite kill him, can I? Shit. If this draw is a mass comm, we win. This, that kind of depends on your device. A little too late. Oh, I think we're in bad shape, kids.
Another loyal devotee.
Joe Rain, thanks for the follow. We're in bad shape. I think we're cooked. Don't hit the mass comm, please. Thank you. All right. We're in really bad shape, ladies and gentlemen. I warned you about Christian, bro. Yeah, I don't know. That was definitely a misplay. I was hoping maybe we could bait them through because they would think that we were trying to score something out, but that was not the correct play. Don't try to do the fast play. See, and I was doing the thing when I was talking through everything that I was doing, and everything was good, and then I got back into like my fast play mode, and I fucked it all up. I don't know. That is not really my jam. I think there's a bunch of very expensive cards that get better with it. So that's good-ish. Yeah, I ain't giving you more bad pub. Okay, so that's not bad. Lord Mick, I think it will be definitely powerful. I'm just concerned that, like, a play like that is gonna, like, there's already things that kind of counter it, like Maxwell. So, like, if you res your data ward, because you were trying to, you know, do that ability, if that's on the remote, you're already, like, it's already a non-bonus. A lot of ice get better with it. I think it's something that people are really gonna have to, like, cookbook. I know that kind of goes without saying. Just increase the tax on HQ somewhat, so they can't just farm it. Boo. Oh yeah, trash it. Let's just make that a little bit more taxing. Yeah, no, I think Pad Tap and Tapworm Haley is going to be really freaking good. That's something I'm curious to try. One of the interesting things that we're getting into as far as runners are concerned is that slots are ludicrously tight in basically every runner. And since cards are slightly better designed now, you want 3 of everything. You can't build decks around 2 ofs a lot of times anymore, unless you're Val and you have just a ton of money and like 2 of all the good cards. Alright. So things are getting a little weird and wild around these parts. There's not a ton that we're doing here. I mean, I guess Nah, I mean, it's not even really, like, let's just set them back. Like, every turn that we set them back is another turn that we have to draw the shit that we need to actually win this game. We're in a rough place, but I think we have a chance of closing. Okay, so let's do some maths on this. Is this the one that we biotic out? Yeah, so let's talk about what I'm doing from here. Am I bioticing this one out, or I'm installing it and putting Colossus in front of it? I feel like I'm installing and putting Colossus in front of it. Yeah, I think biotic has to be, or the, and then we advance it one time. And let's just advance this guy again. And then we can biotic to finish it next turn. And then we still have the combo for the next agenda. This is for all the marbles, kids. Oh, they got it. We lost. We tried. All right. So we're now 4 or 5 and 2. I think that one I just played way too fast. So let's slow it down and let's focus on keeping an eye on our play. I see a lot of people moving in and out, and that's super duper rad. I'm glad everybody is here. But yeah, if you don't already, feel free to jump in and follow the Twitch or the YouTube. And yeah, I'm very excited that everybody's here. Only one Ippo. All right. Just waiting. on an opponent. Rashida is such a good card. Rashida is a card because unlike Violet level clearance, she encourages interactivity, she encourages a run, she encourages you to ice things and play out cards and have a back and forth between the corp and the runner, and she makes it so that if they don't interact with you, then you get a benefit. So it says, let's play Netrunner or I get this benefit. Where is everybody? Come on, opponent. Waiting on an opponent. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do exactly that. Good luck, have fun. Okay, so the play here is we are going to put this in a new remote. We are going to put an ice wall in front of it. And then we are going to dedication it. And we're going to do the Dark Souls, the come at me bro. Because even if they can get this, it's going to feel real super bad. Yeah, they're not even going to contest it. They're going to be like, whatever, that's yours. All right. So let's go advance, score it, and let's put Rashida in there. Next turn, we'll put the Chrysium on R&D and probably the Ice Wall in front of it. What an opening play that was. Alright. So let's res that. Let's hit it. Let's get the Mando. Oh, this is perfect. Alright, so we're going to put Chrysium on R&D. We're going to put an Ice Wall in front of it. And then we're going to put another Rashida into the remote. In SSO, Dedication Ceremony is just very good. So Tapworm is likely going down here. Oh no, it can't be a Tapworm. They have Magnum Opus. What am I talking about? Ngolo. Nice decoder you got there. Okay, I think we just put this in here. We put this in front of it. We advance it once for that one. And then probably the Scarcity is fine to get rid of. Living that ice ball life. Yeah, I'm excited to see where they're going with this, but I think we got like an ideal open, so we're putting a lot of pressure on them super duper early. I don't remember what the number's on. I just want to get that out of the way because I think that's probably all the money we're going to need. Now, if we can get a hostile here, we can biotic and win. That would be ideal. They're coming for it. They don't want it to sit, which I get. So let's res it. I don't remember. Here, I gotta look up the stats. So it's strength 2. So it's gonna cost 3? Okay. And they're not going to be able to do it because they have to turn this one, which they can't afford. Did they have exactly enough? Is that what just happened? All right. I don't. Okay. So next turn we can biotic red planet couriers. And then the next turn we can fast track biotic. Geez, we're gonna have to pitch an archived here, I think. And just get a buck, because we have everything we need in the hand. There's nothing we need. So yeah, we gotta pitch archived here. And we gotta just hope it doesn't get picked. Peace in our time, perfect. Just what I've always wanted. So there's no claw threat. And next turn, as long as we don't lose, which I'm glad this Chrysium is here now, we can just fast track biotic and score hostile to win. This is probably going to be the last game for tonight because I think my takeout just arrived from the noises of excitement I'm hearing from my daughter upstairs. But we got some good games in today. This will be 6-2. There's no point in us rezzing anything. Because it's one access. Like, the tax is meaningless if next turn is the end of the game. I think she got me hot wings. We've been eating a lot of pizza. So she got pizza because pizza is her comfort food. And I got hot wings. Because hot wings is my comfort food. And then we just say, good day. Very well played. I think Angola... I think the universal problem that Shaper has right now is Shaper has all this incredible shit that it can do. As long as the Corp doesn't have a strong, like, first 3 turns. The problem is all of the Wayland decks are built around coming out swinging. Like, if this got to the point where our opponent, Dak, or Doc, probably Dak, no, probably Doc, anyway, had gotten a chance to actually just, like, hammer Magnum Opus for 3 turns, the game was basically over, right? Because unless we triple stack a server, they're kidding, and then they're Angoloing, and they're just driving through, right? So you can do Maker's Eyes. You can't probably do Indexings, but they're probably 3 Maker's Eyes, 3 Maker's Eyes, Tinkerings, maybe some Lambs too. And once they get set up, like, the game's over. But they never got to get to that point because we were just able to immediately start going crazy and forcing them to react to us, right? So, like, this deck, it seems like almost bleeds one agenda. But unless you're up against, like, a stim hack based deck, like, you're just, like, breaking the runner's back for them to get that score. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be back on the normal schedule. So Day Job will be up at, 6:30 tomorrow morning when I normally stream. Try out some new stuff. It's a wild meta out there, kids. If you don't already follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, all the support of everybody has been what has expanded the channel and has helped me buy all the lighting equipment that I'm hopefully going to be able to do a completely glare-free regionals, because I got a softbox and like a reflector panel to be able to light those cards in such a way that we shouldn't have glare. I'm really excited, and that's all thanks to all of you. So thank you so much, and until I see you all again tomorrow morning, always be running.